My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Sorry about that. My phone rang. It was an important call. So, think about what you would like your support group to look like. How many participants? What dates and time? How are you going to get the word out? All these things is basically let it go, sit back, and discuss, and discuss. Now, I've there are so many things that people will need to get off their chest. Diet is a biggie. Weight can be a good one. Back in the early 80s and 90s, there was a movement sort of to bring diabetes care to the masses, sort of. And a lot of hospitals were sponsoring daycares. They were also doing something where diabetics would get together and just talk. And these actually were a great part to meet other diabetics. You weren't so isolated, being, oh, I woe is me. I'm the only diabetic out there. Didn't really work that great. What we need to do is to bring that back. We have online, we can do topics online. You can host it. You can get visits from doctors, nursing professionals. You could just have a group chat. That would be so awesome and would allow diabetics more freedom to get what's really bugging them off their chest. I don't know, but a lot of times people will be asked, oh, is there any other questions? And a lot of patients and diabetics are intimidated by the white coat. And I think bringing diabetics together to have a discussion is key. You don't have to have a meeting hall or someone's home you can if that's what your group wishes, but you could do it on Skype. People don't have to leave their home. they just are able to let down their guard and talk. A lot of solutions came out, but popularity kind of waned. We need to bring it back, and I think having it with Skype or Lycan or LinkedIn or whatever the word for it is, or whatever group chat you subscribe to, is probably the optimum thing to have. Learn from others. I can tell you that since being in this residence, there was a worker here who also had type 1 diabetes, and I've learned so much more from him and vice versa. So that's what you really need to take a look at and really develop. The only real thing you need to do is discuss topics which are relevant to type 1 diabetes. It can be diet, it could be needles, it could be pumps. I'm sure that all the pump companies have representatives across the board who could come in and discuss their products. In fact, it could be an awesome situation and a situation for growth for yourself. So think about it. What kind of topics would you like to discuss? And maybe bring that into can't say the word today, but make it your own. Grow with it. Find the base. Put up signs saying, group chat at this time. You don't have to be a doctor or a nurse to lead these groups. And that's what I think a lot of people found with the old groups, thinking that, oh, well, I have to be the nurse practitioner. I have to be a doctor. Oh, I'm too stupid to run one of these. You're not too stupid to run one of these. You just need someone to lead one. And if you can't find one that tailors to your needs, then do another one. Find another one. Start your own. But be an active participant is the second thing. Yes, we need a lead. You can rotate your leads. Say, okay, Sally, you're the next lead. That's going to help people grow strong and develop their skills. Like I said, now you can use the computer. This one's up. Hey. Good morning. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. I may have screwed up. I'm not certain. But in my last video, I may have mentioned another topic that we're going to discuss later on. Today, I'd like to discuss building your own support groups and how positive they could be. And they were really big years ago. Now, I'm not too certain how we're going to do it. So, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey, good day. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. I think there was a little mix-up with me. I know it can happen, but today we're going to talk about building your own support group. What's in it? What you need to take. My email address is Mike's diabetesworld at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me